Hi guys. Today I'm going to be talking about the key success factors for an industry. First off, what are key success factors? These are the attributes, the competitive competencies, the market achievements that can help a company be successful, and they're key to success. Okay, and what you do is you look at an industry and you can see 5 or 6 things that all the really good companies do, because that's what these key success factors are. They are what make good companies good, and also what make great companies great. Okay, because these 5 or 6 things, all the good companies get them done. Okay, you look at mobile phones, you know, the technology, the design, the branding, those kind of things. All the companies do that are being successful, but the ones that are the most successful, the great ones, you know, the Nokias, hey, they're doing constant innovation in design. And same thing with the iPhone, you know, they're making it look the coolest it can be with their branding and all that. Okay, so it gives you good, and makes it great. But how do we come up with these? I mean, why are they important? Well, to be success, you need to make sure you do a few things, all right? And you have these, and when you figure out what the success factors are, your strategies that you can come up with for your company, you can focus on that. You see that, oh, you know, design is the most important thing in these phones, so we need to be focusing more on that than having it so they can talk on the phone underwater. Okay, maybe that's not as important. Okay, so you do these kind of things. Now, when you're deciding the key success factors, you look at 2 main areas. 1, what do customers want? And 2, how do companies compete? Okay, so we're going to take that first one now. What do customers want? So we look at it and we say, hey, okay, who are the customers? For mobile phones, let's look at it. We got the business customers and the private customers. Well, business customers, well, there's ones that they want to work on their phones, they want to be able to get their email, all kinds of stuff. So security would be an issue for them, size of the screen, the pads, you know, how they type, stuff like that. For the private lines, well, you look at the different age groups. Okay, the adults, you know, we send our SMSs and make our phone calls and maybe surf the web. Younger people, what's important to them? Well, the brand is important because, oh, I got to have a Nokia, I got to have an iPhone because it's so much better. It's not really, but that branding is important because their friends say, oh, that's a cool phone, I want to be like João. Oh, wow. Okay, so these kind of things. And so you kind of look at those and see what decides what they want to, what they buy, what's important to them. You know, you think, you know, phones, the size is important. You know, I get a phone this big, you know, it's not going to fit in your pocket. Design needs to be looking cool. You know, it needs to be, you know, if I'm going to get a phone for 300 euros, I better have everything included. Whereas for 39 euros, you know, you don't expect too much. So the price, quality, options you get are important. Now, on the competition side, okay, you look at what drives competition. What are the companies fighting over? How do they do that? Okay, you know, Coca-Cola and Pepsi, when they fight like cats and dogs. Okay, because one lowers the price, the other one, boom, it's right there. Okay, mobile phones are a little different. Okay, they're competing on. They compete on who can come out with the next technology, the coolest looking phones, who can make things cost effective, so, you know, producing it where they can save money, things like that. All right? And then those are the 2 main things. But then you also look, are there any killer, like just Black Death things in this industry? Like if you have this, you're screwed. Okay, for phones, hey, short battery life. No one's going to buy it. Or it falls apart really easy, like you drop it once, it's broken. Okay, those kind of things can kill the product. So you also have to look at that. So you take these all together, and you come up with your key success factors. Okay, so let's do 4. You usually have 5 or 6, but we'll do 4 here for the mobile phones. 1 is the brand. Okay, it's important. If it's a Nokia or an LG, it makes a difference for a lot of people. So we need to develop our brand. So what's our strategy for that? Sponsored events, the advertising, marketing, all that has to be corresponding to build our brand, to show that it's a special brand. Okay. 2, the design. Okay, we need to make it look cool, because if it's not cool, people won't have it. It needs to be small. The battery needs to last more than half a day. Okay, all that stuff goes into it. Also, constant innovation. You know, people want SMS and MMS and video conferencing, all this. You keep moving on. So keep innovating. People look at your phones like, oh, the new Nokia's coming out. The new iPhone's coming out. I got to get it. Okay? And 4, you look at cost, you know, keeping costs under control, sourcing out your production, finding the cheapest way to make things that can keep your level of quality. So you take those together and you come up with your strategies like we talked about. Okay? So I think this gives you a rough idea what key success factors are. You know, just remember what do the customers want, and how do they compete? Put those together, da-da-da, shoom. You get 5 or 6 things that are the most important to be a success in your industry. So, have a great day, guys. Bye.